So I'm super excited today. I finally get to share with you guys some little bit of urban exploration on the Ridstar Q20. So this is going to be super fun. So I did do some research on it, and I heard that you can increase the power level by just adjusting some of the settings. So I did that. So this thing goes 35 now, which is just awesome. But pitter patter, let's get at her. Boost this to power mode 5, top power, and we're off. All right, so we're gonna do some little bit of urban exploration today. We're gonna be talking about, I'm just pedaling right now. I'm gonna try and save the battery, but so with the different change settings, it's kind of interesting because it turns the pedal assist completely off, so it actually puts more power towards the motor or towards saving the battery, which is kind of nice. But we're gonna be doing some urban exploration. We're gonna be doing some little bit of talking about the bike. We're just gonna have a good old time today. All right, let's hit the throttle. This is so fun, dude. And we're just flying, maintaining the speed limit. Wave to people, you know, be nice to them. Ooh, a little bump there. This is good. It's a good morning for it too. It's not too hot. Oh, imagine having to pedal. Oh, they're everywhere. Look, there's another one. Imagine having to pedal. Like I said in my last video, this is one of the most affordable e-bikes you can get right now, especially if you're like me and you're new. You're new to the hobby and you're not quite sure, like you don't want to drop the, you know, $4,000 to $5,000 range on something like a Sur-On or a Talaria. It's pretty nice. Like this is a solid option, especially for just like urban exploration, just riding around, looking at different neighborhoods. This is perfect. I will say though, like if you're in a kind of a more like rural urban area, I will say getting on some of those transition county roads between towns, like this road we're on here, like this transitions to a larger part of town. So I will say it is kind of nice to have something with a little bit of a top speed, like a higher top speed. Like 35 is great for this. 35 is perfect for this, but when you're moving from town to town or you're going for long distances, like I obviously would want something to be a little bit faster. And the cool thing is like especially through neighborhoods like this, like you just feather the throttle and it coasts so well at a decent speed too. And that's honestly, that's all you want. That's all you want. Especially if you're beginning, like this is perfect. It's very interesting to see the people that are out and about this early in the morning. A lot of old people. Like this guy. I don't want to scare him. I mean, poor guy, he's got a cane. I'm about to fly past him. Can't hear anything. I want to get up on the road for a second. Yeah, that guy was like walking in the middle of the sidewalk. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, I didn't want to honk at him. Poor guy looked like he was 3 steps away from having a heart attack anyway. So this is what I was talking about just a couple minutes ago. These like transition roads, like 35, so we're technically doing the speed limit, but on roads like this, like everybody speeds. Like it's a transitional county road. There's pretty much like never cops out here. So, but legally we are following the speed limit. So if we were to get out on the road, we'd be fine legally. I would say overall 35 is like the perfect beginner pace because it's like it's fast enough to make you feel like you're going fast, but it's not so fast that you can't control it. Whoa, 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 what is this guy doing? All right, well, I guess these bicyclists are just built different. We'll probably see a lot of bicyclists today. So we have this event every year in this state where all these like hardcore bicyclists get together. All these hardcore bicyclists get together and they basically ride across the entire state. And it takes them days. I feel so confident on this. Like, I'm a new rider, and this is empowering me, you know? This is so nice. This is like, I haven't seen, like, there's not that much traffic on Main Street today, which is super nice. Usually Main Street always has traffic. Alright, go this way. But anyways, like I was saying, we'll probably see quite a few bicyclists today. I mean, Main Street was crawling with them. So there's this event that this state has every year, and they basically ride across the entire state, and it takes them like weeks. Like, the event, I think, is like 3 weeks long, and each town takes turns hosting it. So as the event progresses through the towns, as the cyclists make their way across the state, so they're actually approaching. So they started, I think, last week, and so now it's this town's turn to host. So there's a lot of bicyclists in town, which is very interesting, because you think like the bike community in this town is, you know, kind of big. So you'd think like, oh, there'd be a bigger e-bike presence in my area. But there's really not. It's like, out of all the times that I've ridden so far, probably like 6 or 7 times I've ridden so far, like, I think I've only seen one other e-bike, and it wasn't a Ridstar, but it was something like this. What other vehicle can you do this on? You can take it from your garage, across town, through neighborhoods, downtown, Main Street, not bother anyone, keep up with traffic when you need to, and still be able to enjoy your surroundings, and still being able to, you know, explore your town and find cool spots. And like, when do you get to do that? On what other vehicle? What do we got here? Guy watering his lawn. Wow, it's a very direct approach. Do you see that? He was like sticking the hose like literally on the plant. What the hell? Oh, we can just zoom across right now. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's just going straight? Okay, let's go. Yeah. Man, that was the shortest light ever. Alright, so there's a couple people on the sidewalk up here, so we'll just jump into the... This is what I'm talking about, dude. Like this... Oh, whoa. Wow, deer? Really? Running through the neighborhood? That's crazy. I've never seen that. Wow. This is just nice. It's like... There's this transition riding between on the sidewalk and on the street is like, that is what this is designed for. Like, this is perfect, dude. And I can keep up with traffic, so I'm not impeding cars going about their day. Like, the 35 miles an hour is great. Like, when you first get this bike straight out of the box, it'll do 30. You can change the settings, like I was telling you. Like, you can change the settings, make it do 35, and I think 35 is like the golden spot. Oh shit, I've got a stop sign, okay. Like, this bike is definitely designed for urban exploration, and especially too with the fat tires. Like, the fat tires, you can go off-road a little bit, explore some, you know, off-road, maybe some nature trails in your area with it. Like, dude, this is just perfect. This is just a really well, like, all-rounded bike. Like, this is just great. Okay, so story time. So back in the day, like 5 or 6 years ago, I had an electric bike. Not like this, nothing like this. That thing, it was just like a regular mountain bike with just like a little hub motor on the back wheel and like a 36 volt, like 15 amp hour battery. And bro, I had so much fun on that bike. Like, I didn't even care that it didn't go that fast. It was fast to me. It was fast to me. Look at the doggy. Oh, now we're getting into a nicer part of town. Look at this. Wow. Little cul-de-sac down there. Very nice. Look at these houses, man. Holy shit. Look at this. So I had this mountain bike, and that thing was awesome. And on a mountain bike, like at the time, like this was the first e-bike that I ever had. And as a mountain bike, I still wanted to pedal. So the fact that I had the really strong pedal assist was super cool. Could fly around town, and that thing was so much fun. then I stopped riding for a long time because I actually moved into an apartment that was a second-story apartment, so I had to carry the bike up and down the stairs all the time, and I really didn't want to do that. I just wasn't riding as much, and I decided to sell the bike, and I got rid of it. And, you know, like, at that point, like, it was, you know, it is what it is, you know, like, I was just like, oh, I don't really use it. It just sits on the porch. I didn't ride as much, and, like, there wasn't really any places to ride. So I'm like, okay, well, but I ended up selling it and not even thinking about getting another bike until just recently when I started learning about Surons and stuff. But then I came across this, and this has been awesome. Look at these houses, dude. Wow. This is the kind of neighborhood where it's like, you don't want to hang out around here for too long, especially if you're in an area where maybe they like, this is very obviously a wealthy neighborhood, right? Like, look at every lawn manicured, perfect, no weeds, every driveway just immaculate, every house just looks pristine. Like, it is obviously a very wealthy neighborhood, and this is the kind of place where it's like, it's nice to ride through. And that's why you want something like this. Like, if you rip through here on a Suron, like, you never know who's going to be out here watching you. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, if you're just respectful of the people who live here and, you know, not be a hooligan or anything, you know, just ride through, look at the houses, like, that's completely fine, and you probably won't have any problems. Let's go over there. I've never been over there before. I haven't seen that part of town before. Fieldstone? Oh, okay, so this is like, I wonder if this is like an HOA kind of thing. If this is like an HOA kind of thing. Man, HOAs are terrible. All my homies hate HOAs. Why would you live in a place that regulates how you need to live in your own house? Like, that's crazy to me. I don't get it. Wow, that's nice. The whole house is like A-frame. That's cool. I just gotta wave to people. Wow, look at that. I love that house. People are interested, and they've never seen something like this before, except for, you know, the occasional, like, dad with his kid, you know, riding around at 20, you know, like on a Super 73 or something. Harvest Lane. I got an old guy in his garage. If anybody's gonna give us problems, it's probably him. These old people, let me tell you. This bike just checks all the boxes, dude. It's easy to ride. It looks cool. You feel confident on it. It's just so good. This bike is so good. This is the bike. Like, if there was a, you know that meme, I'm him? This is the bike. And we've got a super good tailwind today, so we're saving a lot of battery. We're down 1 power level. So it's like, man, this thing is designed for this. Like, this bike is designed for urban exploration, beginners, and beginners. That's basically it. Maybe some light trail riding. Like, and this is perfect. It does it so well. Now, I will say, if there's something that I'm going to upgrade on it right out of the box, I think it's the brakes. Ever since I got it, since it was brand new, like, the brakes have been really kind of squishy, and they've been really squeaky. So I think if anything, I would upgrade it to some nicer brakes. Oh, we're on a nice downhill slope right here. Very nice. Just coasting, dude. Coasting, and it gives you time to look at everything and enjoy your surroundings. Like, look, if you're on a motorcycle, you'd never be able to enjoy something like that. The little stream through there, you'd never be able to enjoy something like that on a motorcycle or a car. This is so fun. All the old people are today. A random pair of Crocs? What the hell? But anyways, I have a really interesting neighborhood I want to show you up here. So I kind of planned this loop out today because I wanted to kind of give enough time to showcase the bike and also do some urban exploration, because I do like that. I just like riding into neighborhoods and, you know, seeing what's around me, you know, and that's something that's so nice about the e-bike platform, is that you can do that, and you don't have to worry about gas. You don't have to worry about, you know, the police. You don't have to worry about like people getting mad at you, especially on something like this. Like, no one's batting an eye. Like, people will look at you. People be curious about what it is. But no one's batting an eye at you. No one's taking time out of your day to stop you and ask you who you are and why you're here and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, this is the neighborhood I wanted to show you. Like, this is just perfect for this. And the playlist that I've got going right now is absolute fire, dude. So good. A little bit industrial when you first come off the street, but then you ride through here, right? And check this out. It's like, I don't know, it's just like you're, you know, kind of like what the neighborhood you grew up in kind of looked like, right? And then as you go farther back, the houses get nicer and bigger, and it's just like, whoa. Like, look at this house, dude. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful house. Wow, dude. Wow. Like, look at this, dude. Like, look. Like, and this is the same neighborhood. Dead end. I know it's a dead end up here, but we have to see. Just check these out, dude. Look at this. Look at this. People sitting on the front porch. That's the first time I've ever seen people at that house. All the rich people be home today, I guess. Look at this. Look at this, dude. Just beautiful, beautiful houses. Such a great area. And the thing is, like, you would never get the chance to explore this unless you were on something like this. Because, like, think about it. You drive through a neighborhood like this real slow, looking at all the houses, and, like, let's say, you know, like if I came through here in my truck, right? People would be staring, people would be looking, like, and then on a motorcycle, it's kind of the same, except for motorcycles are loud. So, and then again, people would also be like, why are you riding your loud-ass motorcycle through my neighborhood that's always quiet and everything is always perfect? But on this, you can just coast anywhere. People will look at you. And especially in this area, like I've said, like, the e-bike scene is really small in this area. So it's like people will look at you, but they're not gonna think twice. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy's just going out for a bike ride. We want people to get interested, right? You want to be able to zoom past someone on something that looks like a bicycle motorcycle hybrid, wearing full gear, going fast, and they get interested, so they start doing the research. If you're the first one to do it, you set the bar for everyone. And I have a feeling that I'm the first one to do this in this neighborhood. No outlet. All right, we'll see. Let's check it out. Oh, I got some kids on some go-karts over here. Let's go. Nice. Nice. We'll see you later, guys. Hey, you just gotta be nice. So you just be respectful. You be chill. You don't cause any problems, but you still find a way to have fun. Like, this is fun, dude. This is fun. We're gonna tuck it through here. Oh, shit. Yeah. Be respectful. See, just wave. Just be nice. People won't care. All right. Ooh, some police. Some police. What you want? What you want? Wave to him.
That's the sound of the police.
He doesn't care. Yeah, you got to be careful around cops. You know what I mean? Because you never know if you're gonna get the chill cop or if you're gonna get the cop that's like,
holy shit! You're breaking every law. You're going to jail right now. I'm impounding your bike. Fuck you.
Check this out. Haven't been down here before. Let's check it out. Speed limit 25. So we technically, if we go full speed through this neighborhood, we'd be speeding on this, which is crazy. It's crazy. And that's perfect. That's all you need. Because I guarantee you, people probably come down this road at 35 anyway. I wonder if it goes up and around and then loops back. Because I think there's only one outlet here. But look at this, dude. Look at this. Very nice little suburb. Very nice little suburb. Look, they have a whole ass basketball court painted on their driveway. That's crazy. Ooh, I want to go back there. There looked like there was a nice ass house back there. Hold on. That turnaround. Yeah, see how the brakes just like squeak just a little when you first start braking? Just a little when you first start braking. And then they're fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think I would upgrade the brakes just right out of the box. I think that's the only thing I would do to this. Wow, dude, look at that house. Whoa. Like, these are nice, but like, then there's just one that stands out. I'm a really big fan. I really like looking at architecture. So it's like, this kind of urban exploration is just awesome to me. Like, this is just great, dude. Like, I love like the ultra modern layout, you know, like the open floor plans, the big windows. Like, that is just, that's a beautiful house to me. I see he waved to me. The one thing that I will say is like, the LCD display it's nice. But I would say, like, see how it goes back up? So if you throttle it and then it gives a second. Yep, see, there it goes. It just, it doesn't catch up right away. And I wish that it would just tell you like a flat, because then you think you have more battery than you actually do. So you have to constantly check that little display. Tuck a little bit, come through here, boom, back on the sidewalk, and there's bicyclists, so we're just gonna try to chill on the throttle while we pass these bicyclists real quick. See, people are nice around here. They don't care. They don't care, bro. But you still want to be respectful. Usually, like when you come down this road, like from the direction that we did, there's a huge hill. So you basically just coast all the way down the hill. I've been so excited to shoot this video. Because like obviously I'm a beginner. Been so excited to share my experiences with everyone. And it's been really cool. I've been super excited to film this. I'm really excited to continue making content. Just doing the urban exploration thing is just like super cool. Because like you get to enjoy a nice bike, some cool areas, some cool things to look at.
Unfortunately, my GoPro is dead for the last bit of the ride. So here's some cinematic footage of the bike to make up for the lost GoPro footage.
The